Hey guys, welcome back to Josh Plays Old Games, where it's time to continue our epic adventure of Chrono Trigger. Now, in our last episode, we came through a portal that was strange, and we wound up here. A little few things that you'll notice is that things are a little bit darker, a little bit hazy here in this area, and there's a smaller village than where we left from before. There's a few places we can explore here, most of which will just be telling you a little bit of background of what's going on. A millennial fair? Here? What are you talking about? It's the year 600, and the 21st King of Guardia reigns. So, as you can see, we've gone back in time about 400 years. We've been at war for years. When will it end? So, we've gone back in time about 400 years, and this is the same place, but just a different time period. Now, you can go in the inn, and you can come over here, and you can talk to some of these people. The Magus' army destroyed Xenon Bridge, so the South Continent is inaccessible. What a relief. They finally found Queen Lean wandering up in the mountains. She must be glad to be home. Everyone was worried. The king freaked when the queen took off. We all thought Magus had grabbed her. Thank goodness she's safe. And this guy you'll see all over the place in this area, so let's go ahead and talk to him. His name is Toma. Are you a stranger here too? I'm Toma the Explorer. If you're buying, I'll tell you a story. Cider, please. Thanks. It's about the missing queen. She disappeared while visiting at the cathedral to the west. And... Beg your pardon? What? They found her? Never mind. So let's go over to the market here and see what we have. No window shoppers. What do you want? So let's see what we can buy here. So there's the iron blade, which we already have. A dart gun. A karate gi, which is actually better than what we have. And a bronze helm, which is also better than what we have, but we don't have enough money. So I will buy the karate gi for right now, and I'll see if we got anything that we could sell. Well, we can sell our wooden sword, but it's only 50, so we'll just buy that later. So let's go ahead and equip the karate gi, and that gives us a good 5-point boost in defense, so that should help out. And we'll move over here to the Guardia Forest. There will be a few battles in here and a few items. So we'll go left first, and there will be a battle here that you cannot avoid. But we can make it a little bit quicker by using Cyclone on these two guys. The other one's not in range, so he'll just have to wait. And good, it looks like we finished that battle without taking any damage, so that's wonderful. Alright, so after we finish this battle, we'll move upwards. One thing you'll definitely want to do every time you visit Guardia Forest, you'll see this bush here moving. So that'll be another battle that we can milk a little bit of extra XP out of. We have these Rolly Riders. They are a little bit tougher. Well, we could have used that on the first try, but that's alright. But the thing about Rolly Riders is they're not very fast, so you can usually get several hits in before they actually attack you. But they're not too hard. But there's actually another bush over here that if you touch it, this little guy will fall out, and you'll get a free shelter. You want to do that every time you pass through this area. So here we got 3 of these rollies. Once again, we'll use Cyclone on the 2 that are close together, just to make things a little bit easier. Alright. So we can move down here. I think that actually goes in a circle. Nope. Okay, you see that blue sparkle on the ground if you pay close attention. There it is. Found one power tab, and what the tabs do, there are several different kinds, and what those do is they will give you 1 point in strength, speed, or whatever stat. I like to save those for later. This one here will actually trigger a fight if you touch it. 2 Rolly Riders. They're close enough, you can cyclone them both. Level 3. Alright, then we'll continue on back up and to the left here. And go up. And we'll leave the forest right here. And we'll go to Guardia Castle. Halt! Who goes there? Check out that hair. Where are you from, son? Are you one of Magus's troopers? Hardly. This kid never would have made the cut. Show us your stamp collection, son. Har har. Now beat it, Shrimp. Stop that at once. Queen Lean. Show your manners. This is a friend of mine. But there's something odd about him. You refuse to obey my orders? Forgive me, my lady. Please enter, sir. Giggle. Now, once you have the Queen's permission to come in, you can actually come over here. You can go all over the castle. But we can go down here. I think we can take a rest here. So, we'll go ahead and restore our hit points and magic points since we get to stay for free. Let's talk to this guy. Xenon Bridge is our last line of defense. We must guard it with our lives. So you're the one who helped the Queen. Talk to the maid if you need to rest. No, we've already done that. So those are soldiers that have been injured in the war that's going on. They won't say much. You can also go over here and you can collect a few items if you want, but it's actually better if you don't collect them now because of a neat little thing in this game that I'll explain later. So let's go talk to the king. Sir, I understand you are the one who saved my dear wife, the Queen. But can you tell me what happened? Lean's acting rather odd, and she seems to have lost her coral pin, which is something she guarded with her life. Forgive me, you must be tired. We can talk about this later. Please rest in the knight's quarters down to the left. And this here is the Chancellor. And when you talk to him, he just kind of walks off. So what we'll do is we'll go up here. There's this 100 gold that we can use to upgrade our armor. Okay, these little black boxes you'll see all over the place, and you will be able to open them later. This, I think, is the king's quarters. I might have went up the wrong side. Yep, I did. But you can come over here and grab you a bronze mail, so I may not have needed to buy that karate gi after all. Nope. So, no big deal. We'll go back down the stairs here, and then we'll go up the other tower on the other side, which is where the Queen will be. She's waiting to talk to us. There's another item here. Tonic. So the Queen awaits. So we'll head over to the Queen's chamber. Have a nice little chat with her. The Queen married into the family 10 years ago. She still looks so youthful. In fact, she looks even younger now than on her wedding day. You saved our Queen? You don't look that tough. Well, thanks, lady. Got one ether. Ether restores some magic points. Ah, there you are. Please leave us. I need to talk to this individual. Certainly, Your Highness. Come nearer, sir. Okay, so you have to go talk to her from here. Giggle. Fooled you, didn't I, Crono? It's me, but everyone calls me Lean. I'm so relieved you're here. We barely know each other, but somehow I knew you'd come for me. Thank you, Chrono. Something's wrong. What's happening? It feels like I'm being torn apart. Help me, Chrono. I'm scared. Please, Chrono, help me. And so she disappears. And let's make our way back downstairs. And now here's where we'll run into Luca. Huff Puff, you're okay. Did you find the girl? Gone? What do you mean she's gone? It's just a thought. I knew I recognized her. And this looks identical to the castle in our time. I'll bet they mistook that girl for her ancestor. You see, she's a member of the royal family in our time. She's Princess Nadia. I like that surprised look that Crono gets. Marle, that is, Princess Nadia, is a descendant of Queen Lean. And it shows you this little graphic here, you know, about kind of explaining what's going on and why she disappeared. Queen Lena has been kidnapped. As I recall, someone was supposed to have saved her, but history has been changed. Marle looks so much like Lean that they probably called off their search when she appeared here. But if the real queen is killed, Marle will simply disappear. There might still be time. If we can save Lean, history as we know it should remain unchanged. Something must have happened to the queen in this era. As a result, Princess Nadia ceases to exist. Hurry, we have to find the real queen. So let's see if we have any items that Luca can equip. We'll give her the bandana and give her a little extra speed. Okay. So let's head out of the castle. Okay, we'll go left here and go... a couple of enemies here. Oh, I should have aimed that at the center guy. I could have killed all three of them in one shot. Oh well. Luca gets a critical and takes him out, so that's great. Now, like I said before, make sure you come over here and get your shelter. Those will be infinitely useful. So make sure you grab that every time you come through this forest. It will be there every time. Okay, so now we need to go over here to the cathedral. I will save the game before I head inside. Let's organize our items here. Let's head on in. We want nothing but world peace, or a piece of the world, hee. You might like to stick around for the organ recital. It's a real killer. People wouldn't know what to do with themselves in a truly peaceful world. My, what decisions. Delightful looking humans. I think she said delicious there. Let's read that again. People wouldn't know what to do with themselves in a truly peaceful world. My, what delightful looking humans. There we go. Alright, so let's talk to this one. Oh dear, it looks like you could use some food and a place to rest. Okay, so there's a blue glint here, so let's go ahead and pick that up. What did you find? A hairpin. That's Guardia's royal crest. Alright, so we can get the two in the middle together, but they're the only ones, so we'll go ahead and attack them with Cyclone. Not enough to take them down. We'll try to focus the damage on one until it's dead and try to minimize the damage that we take in this battle. Still not done with that one. So we'll attack it one more time, take it out. Hopefully, yeah, there we go. Now we'll Cyclone these two. So these are a little bit tough, but we'll get through them. That's two down. That one should be done now. Great, wonderful. Okay. When Luca's up close, she uses a hammer, but when she's at range, she'll fire a gun. She doesn't do a whole lot of damage either way. Her forte will be her techs. Those are what make her dangerous, but we don't have any right now, so. That should finish this one off. Alright, 32 experience, 4 tech, 320 gold. And Luca learns Flame Toss, and we learn our first dual tech, Fire Whirl. We'll see a little bit of that later. That's one thing that's also unique to this game, is that your team members can actually use their spells together to make one powerful attack. Phew, that was close. Ah! Lower thine guard, and thou art allowing the enemy in. Thou art here to save the queen? The lair is deep within. Will thee accompany me? A frog? Chrono, it's a talking frog. I hate frogs. My guide does not incur thy trust. Very well, do as thee please, but I shall save the queen. Wait! You don't seem like a bad, person, frog thing. I mean, Crono, what should we do? Well, I'm of course going to go with the frog. I'll take every bit of help I can get. I'll just have to handle it. I mean, deal with him. What's your name? Frog will do. Alright, nice to meet you, Frog. Mayhap a hidden door lurks nigh. Let us search the environs. Alright, so Luca took a little bit of damage there, so I will use a tonic on her. And let's see what Frog has. He's definitely got the most powerful stuff I can give him right now. Come over here and play the piano. And then we can go through this hidden door. Now the cathedral is a pretty small area. You can get through it pretty quickly, but the first thing I'm trying to do is find a save spot. Well, that's definitely not here. Got a maiden suit, tonic, and ether. So let's give the maiden suit to Luca here. Found the secret Naga et bromide. Hey everyone, humans! They're after the bromide! Get them! Now these guys are tough against physical attacks, but they're actually pretty weak to elemental or magic. So we'll do the fire whirl on these two guys. That should take them out. Got a critical there. But since he's already weakened, I won't use any more tech points on him. I'll just try to drop him with physical attacks. There we go. Alright. So that's that. Frog also has healing abilities that will help you out a lot. That's what his slurp is. That is healing. You can actually use that on anyone. So we'll hang on to that for now. Here we have a tonic and a revive. Let's go ahead and fight these guys. I like to gang up on one as much as I can and take them out as fast as possible. They're kind of spread out right now, so I can't really hit them with double techs or anything. It looks like Flame Toss might hit them both. Ah, good. Flame Toss will hit several enemies that are in a straight line, so and if you aim at the right one, every one that's between Luca and the enemy you aim at will be hit, so that's useful. I want to try to fight as many enemies as possible to increase my levels. That way that we can be strong enough for anything that we encounter. So we'll go ahead and take these guys out too. Not quite enough to take him down, but this should do it. Okay, and moving on. These guys, these purple guys can be a little tough, so what we'll do to them is wait for Luca to get ready, and we'll fire whirl them if it'll work. Nope, can't hit them both, so we'll just use physical attacks for now. That should take him down. Or maybe not. They are actually a lot tougher than I remember. Getting a lot of criticals with Frog here. That's great. So I think we already went in that room. So we'll move up here. Steel Saber. I believe that is for Frog there. Nope, it's for Crono. So a much more powerful sword, 5 more attack points, which is excellent. Now you can skip past those spikes and hit this switch, so you'll run into these guys here, and there should be something in this bucket. Ah. Found another power tab. You're humans? They're hiding the queen in the back. Please rescue her. Inside this building, there's a room dedicated to Magus. Heard something about a treasure there. Okay. So you can actually avoid these guys if you want to. The ones on the stairs, however, you're gonna have to fight them. There's no way around it. Not quite enough to one-hit that guy yet. Okay, Flame Toss should hit both of them for quite a bit of damage. So that's great. Helps us get through that fight a lot faster. Chrono's level up again. Alright, so we will move up here, see what we got. Let's check this room first, but before we go in, let's go down to Frog and use let's use his tech of Slurp. Get everybody a little bit of health there. Let's head inside here. Burp. Hey, what's with the disguise? No need for them here. Burp. The ones we ate recently weren't so bad. And those 2 soldiers we caught look rather plump and juicy. Yakra's so smart, his plan to capture the Chancellor and take his place worked perfectly. Now the Queen's captive and the castle's in an uproar. This is rich. Okay, so let's go up through this door. Found 100 gold. And an ether. Alright. Are you here to save Queen Lee? Oh, what a relief. How nice of you to come. I'm sure Yakra will be just as pleased. Why not rest in here until he's available? There was no need for you to come rescue me. The Master Yakra is very kind. I've decided to stay here. Now why don't you make yourselves at home too? But you can slip in through the right here. And they sing a song that I'm not going to read. So you get a speed belt and 1 defender. So, alright, let's see if those are any good. We know the power glove. The speed belt gives us 2 speed at the cost of 3 power, so I'll take the power glove for right now. The defender, 2 defense. Once again, I'll stay with the power glove. Give her the speed belt. And he's got a power glove, so I'll leave things the way they are for now. Don't be in such a hurry. Enjoy yourselves first, hee hee. And here we have 3 more of these guys. Now what I'm going to try to do is use her flame toss. Well, looks like I only get 1 of them, so but we'll use it anyway because her standard attack won't kill 1 of them. So he should be done. Alright, this last one I'll just use physical attacks on him. Now, if you get these guys to really low health but don't kill them, they will attack you and drain some of your life, which can be a pain. But so make sure you take them out quickly. And we just learned Slurp Cut and X Strike, both dual techs for Frog and Chrono. So now we'll move up here. I want to try to avoid these guys, but I did not. So let's see what we can do. Fire whirl all 4 of them. And that should take all 4 of those guys out. So great job there. Now we'll keep moving forward. Ah, that's what we needed right there. So what we'll do is we will go into our menu and use a shelter, just to make sure that we have plenty of hit points and tech points, and then I will save the game. And right here is where we will end for now. We're getting close to 30 minutes. So I hope you guys have enjoyed episode 2 of Chrono Trigger, and I'll see you guys next time.